Good morning, YouTube. Thank y'all for tuning into the home of Nanny Dog, where your talk man is Gerald Burst. Today, Gerald Burst is going to give you guys some information that you probably won't like. I'm not gonna beef with that man. Another thing is, I'm gonna tell y'all about me, since you guys wanna go there. When I was 17 years old, I got my high school diploma. At the same time, I got my first free felony. A month after I graduated from high school, I got free cases, and I had to go to the United States. It's called the workhouse. It's not like a regular jail. It's 64 dudes to a dorm, free to do whatever they want to do. Nothing never happened to Gerald. Ask anybody. I lived there for months. I ain't never been scared to put these paws to work like a lion will. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna get off of that. And God woke me with this morning. He said something to me, man. Since he said you lose family and you lose friends. Look at that as life. And I was talking to my wife, and I was telling her, well, you know what God said to me, because you know God is the head of my life, and I love that man. He's awesome. He helps me when nobody helps me. And my wife's like, yeah. I was telling her, and she heard the young man say, oh, you don't have a life. But like my wife said, she said, babe, you answered the phone when he called. I said, babe, because he had millions of questions that he wanted to know about different breeds, different dogs, and different stuff. And she say, babe, you know, from a person that you cool with, she say, you know, he looks at it as you throwing your blessings in his face. So, you know, you was trying to help him and buy one of them dogs, and you didn't like what you started saying when he got a little bit older, and he got mad because you purchased another dog. So I told my wife like that. I said, well, you know what? I said, everybody on YouTube, you know, wants to be beefing with me. And I told my wife, I said, well, you know, only person know the truth is me, you, and God. That I had agenda with Kwame for calling his dog staffs, and I knew they weren't staffs. And I said APB was telling people that he test your dogs. And I met a young man when I was in that 64 dorm, that the old head that came from the penitentiary, because he didn't have no heart, raped him. But the only reason he got raped because some guy told him, oh, you gotta do the same thing. So if you've been in jail and you live months and months and you hear a nigga tell his story about his problem that he had and why he was in there, and then you go to court and you hear his charge and you hear his real, how would you feel? That young man didn't know that listen to another man, he can go into jail. He was guilty of his charge, but he didn't know the outcome of it. So their innocent bystanders came along and wanted to stand by people that, you know what I'm saying, like every beef I ever had, Gerald Burst was the creator of it. And Gerald Burst, I want to tell you guys this. You can ask anybody in St. Louis. I'm going to tell you the names that you can get the information for, because if I tell you their government name, you won't get this information. It was G, it's me, it was Ty, and O. We got all three of us got picked up by the detectives. We all got handcuffed. Everybody went home except Gerald Burst. Everybody went home except Gerald Burst. How? Me, Ty, and O rolled like 4 flat tires, like 3 tires, nigga. Every time it was, if you see us 3 together, but Gerald Burst only one sat down. And that ain't even got nothing to do when I was 17. They was the reason why I sat down when I was 19. They was the reason why I sat down when I was 19. In my 36 years, I done had 3 felonies on my name. I'm not a convicted felon. I'm not a convicted felon. I done went to trial. I've been judged. Like, when you guys judging me on YouTube, I've been actually judged by 12 people where my life can be changed. Y'all not making no change in my life. See, that's what nobody knows. For me to ever be a rat, I never been nobody paperwork. That's the honest truth. The honest truth. Look it up. Look it up. So people looking at YouTube as entertainment, but God put something on my mind to tell you guys, y'all don't know who y'all be playing with. See, this is the point. God gave Gerald Burst kids because Gerald Burst at a certain age didn't give a fuck about nothing. So I want to apologize if me being a real person and a real dog man offended you. I apologize. If me being financial good, I apologize. I apologize because y'all are my motivation, because I got on there to tell Kwame quit calling his dogs dead. Then I found out about APB and him telling people to illegally do some shit that could send them to jail. Then they trolls, and then other people came along, and everybody think that when you call me on my name, see the difference in YouTube and real life. When you call a man out his name or you speak on something, you supposed to handle that. But how can a man handle something when he thinking it's a game, when people don't know? You know, I'm gonna tell y'all something that nobody know about Gerald Burst. Guess what? Gerald Burst is the man that a lot of people hate, because guess what? Gerald touched by God, and I'm gonna let y'all realize this. Sawtown Kendall said, "Oh, my face will never be on YouTube." Gerald Burst called Sawtown face on YouTube, and he the one put Sawtown. I put you on YouTube for real. And when I say that, I'm talking about your face, not your character, not who you are. Your face. Just like Mario Pickett, I put him. They say you're not gonna see him. Let me tell you something. A man that's hiding his face, I can't trust you if I can't see your facial expressions. I can read your face. I can read your face. See, a lot of people think, oh, I'm a click over Gerald, or I'm a associate with Gerald to benefit themselves. Guess what? You're not benefit yourself. You make yourself look very immature. Because a real man stand on his knowledge, and a real man stand on what he say. So Gerald is not finna beef with nobody no more. Gerald finna finish training his dog that he loves. Blue is 12 pounds, 2 ounces. Lady is 65 pounds solid, looking very good. To Gerald approved, and everybody in St. Louis approved, looking very good. So Gerald gonna finish on his goal rather than Gerald letting a man take him off his goal. Because I know that people feel some type of way because who I am. I'm real. You can't beat God, and that's who I follow behind. Like, yeah, I ain't gonna say I'm perfect. Yeah, I cuss, but I listen to gospel music. I listen to rap music. Yeah, it be saying some killing stuff, but I ain't say that I was the best well, let me technically tell you guys that nobody seen God, and I know one thing for fact and two things for certain, that God is with me, because he's showing me how he blessed me. I pray and my prayers come to solid. They're not just twinkles in the star They are actually logs and bricks that's falling and doing the work of God. So, hey, that's why I'm a God person. Because I've been into God my whole life. But at the end of the day, I didn't know my calling. I had to get free K. I had to get my own partners, me, being cool. Every time I be cool with some guys, like, bro, on some real type stuff, every time I kick it with a dude or get to know a dude every day, try to get to know him, they always do the same thing. See, what the old head told me is a man can't stand a real man when he want to be a man. Because Gerald stand on his own 2 feet. Gerald figured out at an early age how to start his own business. His own business. Just like Gerald never wanted to tell everybody, because Gerald never was a person that wanted to be a show off. A show off. Like everybody think, oh, Gerald only on one car. Gerald love vehicles. Gerald love vehicles. Gerald love vehicles. Gerald love vehicles. Gerald love dogs. Gerald love his wife. And Gerald ain't never put his name in nobody's paperwork. So I laugh when you guys say, it's funny, because every time I think about it, like the video, people don't understand that I had got so mad and went to the old me that I drove to Vegas. But hey, I never got to meet APB, because he told me he was going to beat me up. I never got to beat him. So when I turn around and play the game he played, I'm the wreck. See, a real man going to bring his to the light. Fake man and fake guys not going to bring theirs to the light. Like my wife said, quit letting them make you mad. You already drove to Vegas and you almost went to jail. You might drive to one of their states and do go to jail. Why would you lose out on money that we work hard and you start your own company? Why would you take your company money and pay another state some money, some revenue? Why? Doesn't make sense. They gonna tow the court, so you gotta pay for the court to get taken out. So you lose. You gotta pay their bond. You gotta pay the bond to get out. You don't know. Then you gotta drive back up to their state to go back and forth to court. My wife is the reason why I don't trip off y'all no more. So thank you, honey. Even though you don't hear this, thank you, honey. Because Gerald Burst, he good. He good. I see how people mad I can drive around in my car. Be mad at God. Don't be mad at Gerald Burst. Gerald Burst just doing what God gave him ability to do. Gerald Burst was in somebody's jail when he was 17 years old on a free case. Then he was in there at 19. Then he went back at 21. And that was 3 felonies. And guess what? Out of 3 felonies, Gerald had to take one of them to trial. So we know Gerald won because Gerald didn't do no penitentiary time. Let's talk about true facts. So I feel like a man that don't stand on his is not a man. So, hey, I put it like this. I gave y'all enough information. Gerald's not going nowhere on YouTube. Gerald don't need no support. Gerald fought battles by himself. Gerald actually want the people that's not real to get off his page. He don't care about how many people he got on there. Gerald want real people. The numbers of views is not adding up with the number of people. So all these troll pages, goodbye. And whoever uses Gerald Burst page, you immature to use my page to go on other people's pages. I done heard and seen my page was in Bugnam, APB them, repos, who else? Man, I don't know. It been in so much stuff. Somebody got a whole troll page of me. Immature. All you say nothing but entertainment. Entertainment don't make you go make up a page and start beef. And start beef. Because my troll page went in and buck them thing until APB them in Southtown them wasn't accepted. That's Gerald peep everything. Gerald peep everything for a man to say, oh, he ain't got no life. Hey, bruh, kick your feet up at 29 years old. Oh, no, you can't. I know you gotta work every day. You're a hustler. You're a hustler. You so dumb. Don't never say that. You're a hustler. What? You can't say that on. You know. Don't act like you getting money, bruh. Don't act like you getting money, bruh. Like all the knowledge I gave you on YouTube, why I stopped dealing with you and cutting ties. When you start tripping up that dog, bruh. When you start letting a dog make you change, like you want to say, like, oh, it's repo. No, it ain't no repo. It's part of the situation is how you try to play the game, and you say, oh, I'm a nanny dog person, and the man said fuck the nanny dog. So when a man say fuck a nanny dog, you say you part of a registry of a thing. What would you stand up for? Would you stand up for yourself? You looking for acceptance? I'm not. Gerald Burst don't look for nobody except him. Gerald Burst been in and out of a fucking cell and been in cells for months. And Gerald Burst was in jail when he had to go to trial and he had to be transferred from one other jail to another jail to go to trial. Now, as I asked anybody in St. Louis about that, Gerald had to go from one jail to another jail, chained up like a motherfucker killing. Gerald didn't have no murder cases. Gerald had no murder cases, but I was chained up like I had to be transferred. I had to go to trial. See, that's what people don't know. So, thank you guys. You guys have a good rest of the day. Gerald's gonna have a good rest of the day. Gerald got other things to do. Gerald it's chilly right now, so Gerald's gonna go over to his cousin's house and use these steps and let my dog walk up the steps a certain amount of times till he get them a workout, because it's cold. And so goodbye. Gerald got to get to his workout.